Life is full of sorrow. Just open the newspaper each day and you'll find stories on sickness, poverty, war, famine, death. It becomes all too easy to ask ourselves what the point of life is when there is so much needless suffering in the world. You see, we have this generally accepted idea that life is meant to be safe and secure if only we abide by the set rules laid upon us at birth. Go to school, get a job, get married, be a good citizen, and we will eventually be paid our dues and be exempt from the misfortunes of life. So when we are confronted with images of death and destruction, we can't help but wonder how fickle our own realities really are. This realization makes it a lot harder to carry on with our days. Somehow worrying about the small details seems silly. And then one fateful day, we will be dealt a blow by our own share of sorrows. We might lose our job, get into a serious accident, fall ill, or a person we love may die. Our entire world will come crashing down and nothing will make sense. Now, as far as we can infer, life appears to be meaningless. There isn't any viable evidence to support the notion that we were put here for a reason. This might make our pain even more pointless. If there's absolutely no grander plan for our lives, then why be put here to suffer? But on a personal level, the one thing that matters is the very act of existing in itself. Each day we wake up, we experience what it feels like to be alive. And that can be in the form of the most minute act, whether that's basking underneath the warmth of the sun or breathing in the aroma of a freshly brewed cup of coffee in the morning. Experiencing distressing emotions such as sadness can also help remind us of our existence. Pain and suffering, no matter how dreadful, make us appreciate that we're able to respond to the world around us and that we can grieve for all that is wrong in our lives. For instance, mourning the loss of a loved one allows us to both recall fondly and cherish the moments we shared together. In a meaningless world, it may seem as if we had found meaning after all. We all know how our stories end. We will die someday. This acute foresight is an important facet of our shared human condition, and this gives us every reason to despair. But even with the knowledge of an impending demise, we each have a chance to fill in the empty pages leading up to that moment. We can strive to forge deep relationships, fight for a just world, adopt a healthy value system, and rejoice in everything that is beautifully sad in this world. That is the only way we can make sense of it.